Maybe, Nancy, you want to tell them exactly what a trigger is. What does it mean?
Well, for me, it's a feeling.
But what does it indicate? If you triggered, it indicates that you have what?
You've got pain. You've got something going on underneath you that's hurting. It's
unhealed.
It's an unresolved emotional trauma. Okay, we're not talking about trauma as in going to hospital trauma. We're talking about emotional trauma. Now, with the awareness as a parent, we expect our kids. There's so much that we expect our kids, and that's fine. We live in a society today that's so different. I mean, I look at my kids and I think, I slightly feel sorry for you. Now, let's be honest. I would not want to be a kid in this day and age.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm going to be really honest, and I think most parents would agree.
And why?
Because there's too much of influence on the outside. Everything happens on the outside. There's no one saying what's going on the inside. We're so controlled by AI, social media, what our peers think, standards that we should meet up to, people that we should look like. Am I a boy or a girl? I mean, for me, that for me would be so emotionally
taxing,
like really traumatic for a child to figure out, hey, am I a boy or a girl?
Yeah.
There's just so many things on the outside. What we're saying today, and what we want to try and hit home with, is you parent from your traumas. You parent from your emotional trauma. Now, you might think, no, I don't. How's that possible? Well, it is possible, because unless you've cleared up emotional trauma, you will spend the rest of your life clearing it up. You will. You spend the rest of your life, you'll be triggered all the time. I mean, Louise Hay was triggered in her 90s? 89. And she was 89. So you will always be triggered. It's how you handle the trigger that makes the difference.
Or can I say, if you triggered, you become aware that you triggered. And if you've got the understanding and the knowledge that we're going to share, or that we get the awareness of in Love Yourself, Heal Your Life 2-day workshop, you don't just get triggered and triggered and triggered. You get triggered and you say, hey, what is the unhealed part of me that got, like, if you've got a small sore and someone touches it, it's like, ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't heal the wound, and then you can do this a month later, it's fine. But if you don't heal the wound and it gets infected and it never heals, then you put a bigger bandage on it. And then eventually, there's like in the book, The Untethered Soul, you put a structure here with a box around your arm that no one can touch it. And then someone bumps that and it's even still sore. Then you make a bigger. Eventually, you live in a house, no one can come in, you don't go out, and your world gets smaller and smaller and smaller because you are unhealed. So trigger is just that unhealed part of us. So it is an opportunity to say, where did this begin?